I do enjoy the city. I just don't gamble. I gamble with my life, but not with my money.
Definitely. What are some of the risks you've taken with your career over the years and have turned out to be a success?
Well, there was that whole Puff Daddy thing on Anytime. That was a stretch. I don't really take too many. This next record, I'll take some chances, but I usually try to give people exactly what they want from me. I think if it's not broken, then you shouldn't try to fix it.
Can you talk about the next record a little bit?
No, but it's almost done, and it'll be out. Only because I've done some things this time that I'm really excited about that are different, and if I start telling you about them now, as opposed to springing it all on you at once, then, it might sort of take the effect away, but... Well, I did a duet with Stevie Wonder, a duet with Justin Timberlake. That's sort of, should show you where I'm at, I guess.
What's your plan for New Year's Eve?
2 back-to-back concerts in Houston, one on the 30th, one on the 31st, and then quickly fly to Miami for the Orange Bowl.
Ryan, can you talk a bit about your new label? Like the artists that you're promoting and all that stuff?
Well, I have something in the works right now with a young man who's actually here. But because it isn't, I can't tell you because it hasn't actually, I don't want to jinx it. But there's 20 million records in this kid. Trust me when I tell you.
Which record are you listening to right now?
Charlie Wilson. He's got a new album out. I think it's incredible.
You've been around for many years as an
Right.
artist and a writer and producer. How do you get your ideas for your lyrics? Or do you come up with the melody first and work on the...
It happens lots of different ways. I just don't think about it. I tend to think that however I conversate, that's how people talk to each other. And I just write from that perspective. And I don't second guess myself. The first idea I have is usually the best. And I just do. There's no song that I've recorded over the last 7 or 8 years that didn't take 3 or 4 hours to start and complete. I just move on.
We just saw you on TV with Justin Timberlake and then also with Christina Aguilera.
Right.
People have perceptions of these teen artists as manufactured pop. What impresses you about working with them?
Well, Justin and Christina in particular, they can really sing. Where this happened before with boy bands and all that stuff, I don't think that those guys were really the singers that these kids are now. I remember meeting Justin and Christina when they were on the Mickey Mouse Club when I went to do a guest spot on there. And I met Justin in the hall that day when he was 12 years old, and he's working on all these runs that he does now. He didn't quite have them. I was like, I did not know at 12 years old that people could sing like that. But now, because of the way the world is, they know about this stuff, and they're starting so much earlier. Now my own 11-year-old son can do everything I can do. I'm just trying to, I'm working on this jump shot. I don't want him to even do this.
2 more questions, please.
You went to Brazil. What's the most interesting thing you learned about that culture?
This is a family show? We're dealing that, and this is true for all over the world, that we all have a lot of things in common, but every place has its little differences. And I went to all sorts of, I was in Sao Paulo, I was in Rio, but I also went to some very remote places to film that special. And the thing that was different is that if you never know about things, you can't be pressured about them. About things like our cars and our houses and our gadgets and stuff. A lot of people, I went on this little island where they may not have electricity today, but they didn't care because they had each other. It was just the simplicity of family and that kind of life that sort of made me come full circle about, what life is really, what it's really supposed to be about.
What's your favorite city?
That's tough. Once you go all over the world, ask me, I'm about to go to Rome for 2 weeks. That'll be my first time, and then ask me again after that.
How did the Justin Timberlake collaboration come about? Why is it you chose to work with him?
We hang out. We're friends, and he's probably the best young singer that I've heard in a long time. And just from being around each other, I wrote a song with him in mind to sing with me on my album, and I asked him, and he said, "Yeah." So, My Kind of Girl.
What's the name of the album?
I can't tell you the name of the album yet.
I
can't. It'll be out in the spring, March, April, May, sometime around there.
Last question, please.
Is there anybody you really would like to work with?
You know what? I think the greatest thing about being me is that I sort of get to sit back and wait for them to call me, and then I decide, what I want to do. That's kind of, well, that's not the best thing about being me, but that's the best thing about that particular question.
What's the best thing about being you?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
If you want to sing, what would you be doing?
I'd be racing motorcycles. Yeah.
Thank you very
You're
much.
for the Orange Bowl.
Florida State, baby. Florida State. Sorry about Miami.